Yo, what is going on everyone? Welcome back to another Destiny 2 video. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down what I believe to be one of the best new loadouts to run in the new Go Fast update. So, pulse rifles have been buffed, and in general, a lot of people have been running the Vigilance's Wing. Now, there's actually another pulse rifle out there that a lot of you probably have already, at least if you have done some PvE activities in the past, and you probably have had it in your vault from the beginning. Now, have used this pulse rifle before the update, and let me tell you, I actually liked it quite a bit. But after the Go Fast update, it is a well more prominent, and it does seem to be a lot more effective now with the kill clip buffs, as well as the outlaw that's on this weapon. So the inaugural address here is the pulse rifle that you receive from the raid, and it's really nice because it actually is a kill clip weapon, and it's really cool to see a pulse rifle with that, and it's actually in the secondary. Usually you're used to getting kill clipped by anti-op, but the inaugural address is actually really nice as well, and it's a perk that you wouldn't really expect to see on a pulse rifle, so it's something to get used to when you first pick it up. However, it does not take long before you realize this is a very powerful weapon, and chaining kills together with it is something that's extremely easy, and something that can be done at almost any range, which is really convenient. So the inaugural address is a pretty solid choice for pretty much all the maps in the game, which is another thing that I really like about it. So if you are someone that likes to run the Vigilance's Wing, or you just really like pulse rifles, the inaugural address is another weapon that's great for you, because it's kind of like the mini Vigilance's Wing. If you're someone that really likes pulse rifles or 3-round burst weapons, but you're not someone that can get used to that 5-round burst of the Vigilance Wing, or just how heavy and how big that weapon is, then the inaugural address is what you want to try to use, as it just seems to be a little bit more flexible in the handling. And because of the 3-round burst mechanic instead of 5-round burst, it actually is a little bit more accurate sometimes and easier to fire. Now, because your secondary weapon's a burst fire, it's nice to have a full automatic or something that shoots really fast in your primary slot. However, I was really getting tired of running the anti-op, as it's just getting really old running the same weapon all the time. So I decided to pair it with something that I didn't even really know existed, which was another sidearm that I found in my vault. So if you guys are from Destiny 1 and you guys remember the Iron Wreath, it was a sidearm from the Iron Banner, and it was really nice and seems to be very similar to the sidearm that I'm using here. Now, I love using the sidearm now ever since this last update. Sidearms have actually been pretty prevalent in the Crucible. And it's not even like they were in D1, everybody running around with the Wormwoods and just getting, like, maining their sidearms. It isn't even really anything like that in this game, which is kind of nice to see. Sidearms are more something people use as a strategic weapon to just push into an area really fast, or to just kill an enemy that's already weak. It's not like Destiny 1 where everyone just run around maining their Wormwoods. However, we do still see a couple people running around Last Hope. It's more so in Trials that you see people with Last Hope than you will in actual quick play. But over time, I'm sure those people will fade out, and at least I really hope so, or other weapons will take their place that aren't sidearms. But other than that, guys, there isn't really much that can keep up with these weapons at this point right now. With the state of the exotics being what they are, at least for the next month or so, this is going to be a really deadly loadout, and I'm sure you're going to be seeing it in a lot of trials if you're not already seeing it in quick play. I've already used this here and there in some competitive matches, and it's actually really nice because you can stay a little bit further away from some people and hit them really hard with the inaugural address, and then once people are weak or people rush you, you already have the sidearm to clean them up really fast. And a lot of people don't expect high damage to come out of the sidearm because it's just so small, and they're also not used to going up against them in this game. So it's just a really deadly loadout right now at the state of the game, and I believe that it is only going to become more deadly as people begin to just keep using their Vigilance's Wing and not expect to see the sidearm pulled out when they rush. Now, I'm also using the Darcy. It's another underestimated power weapon that I actually really love to use and enjoy a lot. Now, this was actually something I used before the update and decided to bring back out for this video just to test it out with the new sniper accuracy. However, I still just don't think it's that fast. If it was just a little bit faster, I would use it all the time. But other than that, if you are someone that likes to, actually laying down some hallways, or you're more the person that actually likes to be in their scope with the sniper and not go for quick scope, the Darcy is extremely deadly. And honestly, even if you're just a sniper that hasn't used Darcy before or used it before the patch, I would take it back out and just give it another go for a game or two, because it's extremely underestimated. I never really see people use it. I know that it's an exotic, and using it kind of is a little ridiculous to take up your whole entire loadout, but it is actually worth it sometimes because it's such a stable sniper, and the target acquisition is extremely high once you aim down the sight for a few seconds and let the exotic perk load up and give it a chance to just give you that extra acquisition. So these are the 3 weapons I think are the most underestimated right now in Destiny 2, and hopefully you guys try them out over the next couple of days. So if you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to drop a like down below. I will be live streaming tomorrow as soon as Trials of the 9 is out, so that's going to be 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we're going to be hanging out, trying to get a couple flawlesses and just hanging out with the chat. Hopefully you guys are able to stop by for that. If not, I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.